Well, I mean, the biggest thing from the last couple of days, Draymond Green. I mean, first we heard, I believe it was last Wednesday from Shams Charania that there was an altercation at Warriors practice between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole. And then Friday morning, I was getting to the airport, actually, getting to the airport when suddenly my phone starts going crazy and everybody is reacting to the video of the incident getting out. And I think this makes things a whole lot worse for Draymond. It makes things worse for the Warriors. And now Draymond today spoke to the media and said he apologized to Jordan Poole, apologized to Poole's family, apologized to his teammates, apologized to his own family. Said he had some things going on in his personal life that caused him to have a little bit more of a short fuse, but is going to be taking time away from the team now. So, Keith, where do you stand on all of this, and where do the Warriors go from here?
Yeah, fights happen at in within teams. It happens, especially teams that have been together for a while. They had a very long season, right? Other than the Celtics, they played as deep into the year as anybody did. They then were, short off season as far as being a normal short off season, unlike what we dealt with for a few years there. But just then you're kind of right back at it in the gym, and stuff happens. But when the video came out, I don't know what was said. Nobody does except for those who were in the gym, and who knows if they're going to talk. I'm kind of guessing probably not, after how the Warriors are so upset that the video leaked out,
Yeah.
period. But something was said that upset Draymond Green. Draymond Green got in Jordan Poole's face. In the video, this is just my personal opinion here, that looked like a normal, get out of my face, man,
Yep.
push. Not like I'm ready to fight. I know all the internet tough guys are like, you put hands on a man, you better be ready to throw down. This isn't a street fight. This is a freaking basketball practice. Like, so just, go away with that. But then, I mean, Draymond laid him out. I don't know if he knocked him out, but it looked like he did. I mean, Jordan Poole's legs turned into spaghetti and he went right down. So, I mean, who knows? I'm sure eventually those details will come out on exactly what happened. And I don't think Jordan Poole talked today. So we don't know if he's, injured as a black eye or anything like that. But, now the next thing I'll say is, I think the Warriors tried to downplay this
Yeah.
a little bit with their initial reporting, some of the reporting that was leaked out from Draymond initially, and those kind of things. And it's one of those things where, all right, the video came out. Now we've all seen it, and it's like, all right, this is pretty bad. So we'll see where it goes from here. We don't know if there's any kind of formal suspension or discipline coming. I will say it is in the NBA operations manual. The NBA could suspend him. The NBA has full rights. Any kind of fighting or violence at any NBA sponsored event, which includes games and practices, the NBA could step in. In general, they let teams handle these kind of things themselves. The Warriors have not, other than saying it'll be handled internally, have not said anything. Maybe they're just going to let Draymond go away. And I think it was interesting that Draymond said, I'm going to take a few days, but that he hopes to be back and play in the ring night ceremony, which is 10 days away. So
Yep.
that's a little bit more than a few days away from the team.
Yeah, I mean, like him stepping away, I almost feel like that's kind of him, uh, like kind of, it's like a preventative suspension. It's like he's getting ahead of it and saying, like, you guys don't
Yeah.
have to suspend me. I'm going to go away on my own,
Yep.
and then I'm going to come back, and then that gives him the ability to come back when he sees fit. But it depends on how the NBA ultimately approaches this.
Yep.
I'll say this: you mentioned that he may have knocked out Jordan Poole. We're seeing this. This just happened with the NFL, the NFLPA. They've changed their concussion protocols. Exactly what that's going to look like, I'm not totally clear on. But
Yeah.
in the wake of everything that happened with Tua Tagovailoa, this is becoming a bigger and bigger thing, right? Head injuries in sports in general. You've got kids that are now wearing in soccer, wearing the helmets, the headgear in
Yep.
order to help protect them, right? We are getting a deeper understanding of how serious head injuries are. And Draymond Green threw a haymaker at Jordan Poole and could have done, and I'm hoping he did not, but could have done real damage. And you could say, well, this kind of stuff happens all the time. And yes, that's true. It does. And it should be expected, right? These guys are around each other all the time. They're around each other constantly in a high stress, high pressure environment. Things are going to happen. But I don't think we can overlook that he swung with ill intent at his head, made contact. Like this
Yeah.
could have been very, very, very bad. And hopefully there's no serious injuries here with Jordan Poole. I think we probably would have heard by now if there was something serious to come out of this. But I think that has to be considered when we're looking at this situation. We have to remember what we know now about head injuries and the whole schoolyard thing of just let them fight it out. That doesn't fly anymore.